Hi everybody, welcome to the live stream. Really excited about being here and helping you to learn to trade. If you can just give me 1 second so I can get orientated. A little bit disorientated today, but we'll sort it out now. So let's prepare. Please, if you can just switch off all your devices. Please. Eliminate all your distractions. Don't post your phone number or email address in the live chat, please, because it's unethical. I'll be your mentor today. I'm really excited to mentor you. So this is going to be interactive, and I'm going to hopefully teach you how to read a Forex chart the way I read a Forex chart. And if you can just type where you're from, that would be fantastic, guys. So just type where you're from so I know where you're at. And also type how big your Forex account is, type what your journey is, and if you've got any questions, if there's anything that you want me to analyze, any charts, I'll do that for you. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you who this course is for. This course is for professionals that have no time to trade, people that are frustrated, so frustrated traders that are not making profits, people that have lost trust in the industry, and people looking for profitable and sustainable strategy. This is also for people, so if you've blown your account and you're frustrated, then this is the correct webinar to be on, or YouTube live stream, because I'm going to share some really, really clever and interesting strategies that you've probably never seen before. So who will guide you is the question, and I'm going to be guiding you today. My name is Alen Solarsh, and who am I exactly, and why should you listen to me? So I'm a master trader with FBS.com. I've got 10 years trading experience. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm a full-time Forex trader, and I've got a company that we create indicators and robots for the Forex industry, and I've mentored over 100,000 people. I'm also the FBS ambassador for Africa, which I'm really proud of and honored to be their ambassador. And what the reason is because I'm the most profitable trader in Africa. So I can assure you that life wasn't always like this. I was also failing and losing money, and I'd just like to share my story with you so that maybe you can relate or maybe you can't. So 15 years ago, I had a very big company and I was importing components, jewelry components from the East. And I had I don't know, a burning desire. One year when I went on holiday, it was a burning feeling that I had, that what would happen if my clients never came back and bought from me in January after the holidays. And you won't believe what happened, but my clients never came back. And within 6 months, I'd lost $1 million business. And this is all I knew. I was actually a hawker. I was trading on the street and took my business from trading on the street to a multi-million-dollar business. And it was really scary, I can tell you that. I remember taking my kids to a very affluent shopping center in South Africa, in Johannesburg. We went to a movie, and then there was a blackout. And unfortunately, we couldn't see the movie. So I said to the kids, I've got twins, I said to them, let's go and have a bite to eat. And we went to the food court, and I could only afford one shawarma between three of us. So it was myself and my two kids. And there I was with tears streaming down my face, with embarrassment, self-loathe, just in a really bad space. My kid said to me, Daddy, what's wrong? Why are you crying? I said, I'm just so happy to be here with you. So if you have got no cash, or you've just, life is taken a bad turn, I can totally relate. So I was failing. I had no money. I was blacklisted. I was in debt. I was broke, and I was broken. I couldn't feed my kids. I tried everything to make money. I tried many different businesses, affiliate marketing, network marketing. I tried what I didn't understand at the time was a Ponzi and a hype. It's where I'm sure you know what it is. You've been caught in these scams, and also lost not only money, but my reputation as well. So if you've done that, I can really feel your pain. Then I got into the Forex industry, and I'd like to share with you my results that I'm achieving. So let me just call that up so that you can see exactly what my results are, so that you can understand what kind of results I'm getting. I'm just waiting for it to load so that you can see exactly what's going on with my account. So as you can see, this is my account, and I've managed to create 1,575% return on investment in the last 499 days. So almost 500 days. I make about an average of 18% profit per month. And this has taken a couple of years for me to do this, to be able to trade the way I've been trading. So if you don't have a strategy, then I'm going to give you the strategy, and I'm going to hopefully help you to use the correct strategy so that you have profitable trading. So this is what I believe. I believe that we're hindered by the institutions. They prey on us with their greed and lack of empathy. They keep our money, charge us outrageous fees, and give us cents on the dollar in interest. Then the government taxes us on the interest, and there is inflation, which leaves us worse off than what you were before you started investing. So what normally happens is that you give your money to an investment institution. You hope that you're going to be able to retire. And most often what happens is that you become either a burden on the state or a burden on your children and your family. And that is just a bit of a sad situation. So you're not going forwards, you're actually going backwards if you invest with the institutions. So what I did, and what I try and educate people to do, is to take responsibility for their finances and start investing your own money and taking care of your own money, because nobody cares about your money like you do. So who and what will you become after this YouTube live? Okay, hopefully you'll become a smart money manager, you'll become a confident trader, you'll become a family or self provider, and you'll become an all-round success. My strategy has about a 98% success rate, or sorry, 95% success rate on winning trades. So I'd like you to listen to what one of my clients have to say. If you're looking for a Forex mentor, then you need to find a person that has got real testimonials of success. Listen to what one of my clients have to say, then take action. Okay, Samani, welcome, welcome. Thanks for your time. I really appreciate you doing this. I know it is not scripted. So just tell everybody who you are and what you do and where you're from.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alen. I really appreciate this. So, guys, my name is Marnie. I'm a mom with 4 kids, and I've been married now for 12 years, so it's awesome. But about 3 months ago, I saw one of Alan's ads about 3 months ago on my YouTube, and I decided, you know what, I've been losing in Forex for over 4 years. So I've lost close to about 150,000 Rand with fake courses and fake things. And I thought, okay, you know what, let me give this guy a go. And then he introduced me to the strategy. And I thought, no, I don't know if this is going to work, because people scared me. But I decided to take it, and I actually took an account with $100. And I started trading his strategy, and I just kept on trading it for 3 months. And I literally tripled my account in 3 months. So I was doing 100% every single month. And I'm no expert trader. I haven't been doing it for years. I simply followed the strategy, and it works. If you just follow the strategy, work on your psychology, you will succeed. And I cannot tell you how much I'm thankful to Alen for actually changing my life, creating and giving me the reality that I can be a successful trader. And the best part of it all is I get to be a permanent stay-at-home mom, take care of my kids, run errands, run all over the place, and I get to trade in between it. So it's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Alen, for everything that you've done for me and my family.
Pleasure. Well, it's an awesome testimonial. I really appreciate you telling us your story. So it's not just me that's making this type of return on investment. Clients that follow my strategy, they're making good money because the strategy does work. So the problem is you're not making money. And the reason you're not making money and you're not profitable is because you are not trading, you are gambling. And how I know that is because you are focusing on you're focusing on this screen over here. That's what you're focusing on, okay? When you're focusing on the numbers, so what happens is, okay, tell me if you're guilty of this, guys, okay? Help me out. So you watch the screen, you see a little bit of blue, you get excited, you close the trade, you see that you've made a little bit of money, okay? And then what happens is that you place another trade, the trade goes blue, you get excited, you close the trade, and then you do that 3 or 4 times, and eventually you're increasing your lot sizes as this is going on. And unfortunately, what normally happens is the market turns against you and you blow your account. So if you've done that, let me know in the chat box now. And I feel your pain because we've all done it. So I'm not calling you out on it. I think it's a little bit funny. Okay. So you're not trading, you're gambling. What we need to be doing is we need to be focusing on the chart and understanding what's happening on the chart. And also we need to be understanding fundamentals as well. So we're going to teach you technicals, and then we're going to teach you a little bit of fundamental analysis as well, which is really, really cool. All right. So let's go back to the presentation so that I can help you. Okay. So realistic expectations. Okay. Let me show you what happens to your Forex account. This is what happens to your Forex account. So you start generating a little bit of cash flow, or you place your trades. This is your baseline where you deposited money. Your trades go into a deficit, and then you start learning the strategy and you start getting good at the strategy and you start making exponential money. So let's go back to let's go into another website called the Compound Interest Calculator so that I can help you to understand what can happen to your account. Okay, if you just follow the strategy and you start getting good at the strategy. All right, so let's say you started with $100 and you did this for a year, or let's say you made 10% per month, okay, and you did this for a year. All right, how much money would you have at the end of the year? You'd have $110. Okay, now let's say you get good at this and you start making 18% like we're making per month, and you do this for a year. How much are you going to have at the end of the year? Sorry, this is monthly. Hey, this is monthly. So let's say you're going to do it 10% per month. Your account is going to grow to $313. You would have made a total profit of $213, and your return on investment is 213% just by making 10% per month. All right. When you get good at this and you start understanding the strategy properly and you start increasing your profits, let's say you start doing what most of my clients are doing, which is some of my clients are making 100% per month. Some of people are making 1,000% per month in 1,000% over 3 months. Okay, very possible with my strategy with very low risk. So if you just increase your profitability to 18% monthly and you do this for a year, you've made 628%. Now, let's say you do this for 5 years. Guys, the 5 years is coming anyway, whether you like it or not. Okay, you can't stop time. What you can do is you can start educating yourself so that you can start making proper cash flow. Okay, so that you can collapse time frames and start making serious money, that within 5 years, okay, with $100, you can have in your account over $2 million. Okay. And I assure you that this is what a lot of my clients is going to happen to a lot of my clients and is happening with a lot of my clients. Okay. So this isn't science fiction. Okay. So, Krill, if you can just post this into the, I'll send it to you. If you can just post this into the live chat, please, that would be really, really great. I'd appreciate it so that everybody has got, can just check how the compound interest calculator works so that they can start playing around with it. Really appreciate it. Okay, so let's go back to the PowerPoint presentation. I can continue. So Einstein says, compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, okay, makes it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. So the people that are uneducated, they don't understand passive income, they usually get credit cards, debit cards, or overdrafts. They then spend that money. It's not their money, and they're paying that interest. All right. We need to help you so that you are debt-free and you can start creating passive income and cash flow. So the results that I've shown you, when you want to follow any trader, you need to be understanding that you need to get results from that person. They need to show you audited results before you start trading with a person. Okay, so there's two companies that do these audits. One is FX Blue and the other one is MyFixBook. I prefer MyFixBook because, I prefer FX Blue because it's got more statistics. I can drill down better into my account and I can understand exactly what's happening with my account. So if I go to my cumulative return, it gives me a lovely graph over here. So I'll just show you over there. There's the cumulative return and the graph, and I just get better statistics with the with FX Blue. So if you don't have an account, I highly recommend that you create an account and you go and upload your data. It's free to use and really is a really clever website to use so that you can start understanding what's happening with your accounts. Okay, so my FX Blue. All right, so what I'll do is I'll send this website to Krill, and Krill can post it into the chat box for you guys so that you can go and check out my stats and see how FX Blue works and go and open up your own account. Alrighty, so what you know, everybody's got expectations here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jam pack this live stream with value. I'm going to then offer you my mentorship program so that after the live stream you can get mentored by me and I can assist you, and then I'll assure you, you're actually going to love this. Okay, this journey is something that you're going to love. Okay, so get a notebook, get a pen, take notes digitally or write it down. And, you know, they say that the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. All right. So just remember that the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. So just write stuff down, take notes. You're going to love this. So Warren Buffett says that risk is for those that don't understand. And I agree. I'll ask you the question. If you don't understand something, is there risk? And I say, yes, there is. Okay, obviously. So once you understand how to read a Forex chart, so let's say that you start understanding how to read the MetaTrader 4, when you understand how to read the chart and you know you can predict the move, you can predict what's going to happen. All right. Is there risk? And I say, no, there is not risk. The risk is mitigated. So just very interesting that you need to take note of that type of stuff. Okay, so just understand that there is risk and you need to learn to read the chart so that you can mitigate the risk. So I must just tell you guys that Forex is simple. It's not easy, but it is simple. And the reason it's not easy is because you're dealing with your emotions. So as I said previously, you place a trade, you get excited, it goes into blue, you close the trade, you increase your lot sizes, you then place another trade, and you goes into profit, you close the trade, you increase you increase the profit, the lot sizes, and then it goes against you. So you're dealing with your emotions all the time. So here's a group. It's on Discord. It's free, where I help you to get, I don't know, to understand your emotions, to get a higher EQ, so that you can start manifesting the life of your dreams. Okay, start creating. You see, what I had done is I had created the demise of my business by the power of my mind. So you need to understand this. So this is quantum physics. So whatever you think about, you bring about. Life and death is in the power of your tongue and your thoughts. Very interesting and very true. So you need to have an abundance mindset. So you need to focus on that, and I'm going to help you to do that. So take that link down. Let me just give it to Krill, and you can post it. You can post it to you guys in the live chat, and you can check it out. Okay, so there's the Discord link. Go check it out. Come and join me on Discord, and I'll help you, and we'll start mentoring you for free on Discord. Alrighty. So timing is everything with Forex. I'm sure you know that. I trade on a 4-hour chart. Okay, I don't trade on anything else because I want to have a laugh. I don't want to be hostage to my phone. I live in the most beautiful part in South Africa. I live in Plettenberg Bay at the coast. I like to walk on the beach, and I like to do my own thing, and I don't want to be sitting on and scalping the market on a 15-minute chart. It's not something that I want to do. My strategy does work on all time frames, but I just prefer to trade on a 4-hour chart. Okay, so what you can do is you can set your alarm to every 4 hours. So if you want to know when you need to be setting your alarms, what you do is that you go to your phone, and on your phone you click on the crosshairs, and you can actually see in the bottom of the MetaTrader 4 is the time that the candle opened. So if I move the crosshairs to the right to this last candle, you can see that this candle opened for me in South Africa at 1300 hours at 1 o'clock. Okay, that's what time that candle opened. Okay, so in other words, I need to set my alarm clock to 4 hours in the future from 1300, okay, which is then 1700. So 5 o'clock is the next time that the candle opens. Very, very okay, I'll create a new link for you guys. Just give me 1 second and I'll create a new link for you. Okay, invite people. I'll create a new link. Give me 1 second. No limit. Never expires. Create link. Copy. Okay, cool. I'll give it to Krill now. He's the moderator, and he will assist you to join, and you can then speak to Andre, and Andre will then add you. Okay, so over here you can see there that is when you set your alarm, and then obviously the next 4 hours time slot after 5 o'clock is 9 o'clock. But I don't trade in the evenings. I only trade between 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. South Africa time. I only trade when basically London and America are open. I don't trade during the Aussie and Tokyo sessions because they are low volume times, and I just don't enjoy trading during those times. All right, so what you also need to do is you need to keep a journal. Okay, so in the front of the journal is where you're going to write your trade. Let's start with the back of the journal. Okay, at the back of the journal, what you're going to do is you're going to write down some goals. You're going to write down what you want to buy when you start making profits. Okay, what do you want in life? Why are you doing this? Okay, like what is your goal? You got to have a goal. Like most times when I ask people what they want, they don't even know what they want. So you need to start like delving deep into this and start like understanding what you want out of life. Do you want do you want to maybe go to university? Do you want to maybe go on holiday? Do you want to take your family on holiday? Maybe you want to buy a new car. Maybe you want to, I don't know, buy a Rolex, or you want a Louis Vuitton, or maybe you want I don't know, an aeroplane, a jet ski, a boat, a Range Rover, whatever you want, you need to write it down. Okay. Maybe you want to help people. Maybe you want to become a philanthropist, and maybe you want to give charity. Maybe you want to give money to your church or your shul or your mosque. I don't know, but you need to write it down. So at the back of the book, this is where you're going to write down, you're going to create like a dream board. If you like, you can make it visual with pictures. Okay, so go and get some pictures from the internet, go and print them out, and then you can start sticking them in your book at the back, so that when you start losing money, because I assure you in the beginning you're going to lose money, how you keep yourself motivated is you go to the back of the book and you say, this is the reason I'm doing this. Okay. If not this, then what? Okay. If not Forex, then what? Where you're going to get a return on investment of 1,500% in 500 days, or 500 days, 18% a month. No business on earth can give you that type of return on investment. So for me, it's Forex, and it just makes sense. And I hope that it'll make sense for you too. In the front of your book, you're going to start writing down your trading journal. Okay, why you took the trade, what were the parameters, what price, what was your lot size, did you make a profit, and most importantly, how did you feel? You see, your feelings is very important, because when you're making 18% profit per month, you are going to your mindset is not geared for your lot sizes to increase on a live account at the same rate as your percentage profits. Okay, so if you're looking at your the compound interest calculator, you're starting on $100. Okay, and what happens is that as your profit goes up, your lot sizes have to go up. As your profit increases, your lot size has to increase. But your psychology is not at that level yet. So you can't give a Ferrari to an 18-year-old. Okay, they're going to crash it. So you're in the same position. You can't use like huge lot sizes where you don't understand what those lot sizes are and the repercussions of that lot size. Okay, so when you place the trade and you immediately go into drawdown, you need to understand how you're feeling. So if your heart jumps into your throat and your your stomach jumps into your mouth, you know that you have used the incorrect lot size. So you need to scale it back. You need to start scaling it back until you get comfortable and you start understanding those lot sizes, and you start understanding what that means when you're going to drawdown and the effect on your account when you open that trade. So maybe you're used to a drawdown of only, I don't know, $1 or $2. Then you increase your lot sizes and your drawdown goes up to, each time you open a trade, it's now $5, then $10, then $50, and you're starting to get uncomfortable. Maybe you're not at that rate, or your emotions haven't accelerated at the same pace as your Forex account. So you need to scale it back until you start getting comfortable and you don't race your account and run into a problem. Okay, so when you're doing your emotions and you're understanding your emotions, okay, you need to write them down in a journal. Okay, and eventually it'll start coming together for you. Your emotions will start increasing at the same rate as your Forex account. All right. So most people are trained with this methodology in mind. Most people are trained on the internet, and they risk 30 pips to only make a profit of 15 pips. To me, this is absurd. It's an absurd way of trading. It's a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio against you. It means that if you lose a trade, you have to win 2 more trades to make a profit. All right. So let's go to the chart and I can show you what 15 pips looks like relative to the candles that we're experiencing at the minute. Okay. So if we look, let's just get rid of this. Okay. So let's just clear the charts a little bit. Delete. Let's add a line. Okay. So let's say we're predicting that the market is going south. Okay, I think that the market is going to go to 2000 after the news today and the job loss and housing. And I think that we could see 2009, could see 1980. All right. So we're going to draw a little line, a little parallel, a little diagonal line. Okay. So let's say it went up. Okay. That's 30 pips over there. So how do we know that? Okay. So let me just take a screenshot for you. Here we go. Okay. Control C. Okay. So I'm going to take a little screenshot and show you exactly what I'm doing so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Okay. So if I zoom in, okay, you can see there at the top, it says there 309. That's 30 pips. All right. So if I go back to this, okay, this little move over here, okay, from here to here. So if you placed a short trade and you put your stop loss at 30 pips, you would have been stopped out of this trade. And we know, I think for sure, the price is going to go south. So this, I'm talking about gold. I only trade on gold. Okay, I don't trade any other currency. There's no point. Okay, that's another lesson for you guys. My dad said, get good at one thing. Put your bum in one chair, focus, get good at it, become a professional, do your 10,000 hours. Okay, when you're good at it and you've got a system on that pair, then you can go over to other pairs and start messing around with other pairs. If you're jumping between different pairs, okay, and trading on different pairs, especially with like $100, you're going to blow your account because you've got too many pairs. If they go against you, especially if you're trading correlating pairs, like you're trading 2 euro pairs or 2 pairs that move together, like euro US dollar or gold dollar. Okay, if something happens to the dollar, both of them will move at the same time, and your drawdown will just exponentially grow and get worse. So rather just trade one pair, one currency. So I hope that you like that little lesson. Okay, that's your first lesson. Trade on one pair. Okay, so the strategy of risk 30 to make 15 for me is a useless strategy. Okay, my trades last between 200 to 600 pips per trade. All right, so I don't use a stop loss and a take profit. The secret to success of professional traders is dollar cost averaging and hedge trading. That's how the institutions trade. The institutions don't use stop losses. Okay, they hedge trade. So if a trade goes against them, have you ever heard the term hedge fund? It's called a hedge fund for a reason, because they do hedging. So if you've never heard the term hedging, we're going to teach you this today: hedge trading and dollar cost averaging. Okay, so let's get started. So what is hedge trading? Hedge trading is basically, so you place a trade. Okay, you let's say we're going short on gold. We decide to go short on gold, and the trade goes against you. In this, let's say in this instance here, it goes north. All right. At a certain point in time, when your drawdown gets to X percentage, whatever you decide that drawdown to be, there's no hard and fast rule. Okay. Risk 1%. 1% of what? What does that mean? Risk 1%. Does that mean your drawdown? Does that mean your lot size is 1%? I don't understand that terminology, and nobody can help me with that terminology. So risk is in the eye of the beholder. Okay, each person's risk appetite is different. It's your risk is different to my risk. My low risk may be your high risk. My high risk may be your low risk. Okay, so when you're uncomfortable, okay, either you've used the incorrect lot size, you need to scale back your lot sizes so that you can tolerate 50 pips, 100 pips. Okay, that's what you need to be able to do. Your account needs to be able to tolerate a move of 100 pips against you. If your account can't handle a move of 100 pips against you, then you have over leveraged your account. Your lot sizes are too big for your account. You see, what I find is that most people are trying to get rich in one day. Okay, this is a system this is a get rich for sure Okay, system with a strategy, rules, money rules and trading rules, which we're going to teach you. Okay, I'm just explaining everything to you so that setting the foundation for you. All right, so you just need to know that. So let's go back to the presentation, and so let's say the trade went against you. So what a lot of you are doing is you're closing out that trade in a loss. Why would you do that? Why would you close your trade in a loss? Who closes their trades in losses? Just type there in the Discord chat if you close your trades in a loss if it goes against you. I'd like to know who I'm speaking to, who I'm dealing with. Glenn, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glenn's a client of ours, making money. Who else is here? If any of my clients are here, can you please say yes in the chat box on YouTube? It would be great to see who you are. So do you guys close your trades in a loss? If the trade goes against you, do you use a stop loss? Say yes or no, please, guys. This is interactive. If you don't answer, I can't help you. Okay? So I need to be able to help you. All right? So what you can do, instead of closing your trade in a loss, is you can place a buy trade. So if you place a sell trade and a buy trade, now you've got two trades open. Now your account is hedged. All right? You're hedged. So nothing can happen to your drawdown. So one of your trades is going to go blue and the other trade is going to go red. And then I'm going to teach you how to get out of your red trade. All right? So all of you guys are using stop losses and you're closing your trades in a loss. That's the wrong way to trade. Okay? The banks don't do that. The institutions don't do that. You're following YouTube videos of people that you don't really know. They've got no results. They've got no expertise to be teaching either. That you don't know what their results are and you're following them. I don't understand why. It's like the blind leading the blind. So we need to stop that behavior and you need to start following. If it's not me, make sure that you find a mentor that has got results, provable, audited results that you can check, that you can understand, that you can see that the trader that you're following is successful. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. Okay, do you agree with me? If you agree with me, then say yes. If you don't agree with me, then say no. Okay? It's cool, either way. Okay? So that's what a hedge trade is. So when you place a buy and a sell at the same time with the same lot sizes, you don't place a buy trade and a sell trade different lot sizes. Then you're not hedged. Okay, so if you place a sell trade of 0.01 and the trade goes against you, all right, to stop the bleeding on your account, you place a buy trade for 0.01. You don't place a buy trade for 0.02. That's called revenge trading. You don't revenge trade. You don't try and trade out of the mess that you got into it because now you got a drawdown and now you're going to create a bigger damage to your account. Okay, you don't try and over leverage your account to get out of your bad trade. That's not how you trade. You trade conservatively. This is conservative trading. Get rich for sure, slowly, with a strategy, with a system, with a mentor, with coaches, people that have got results. All right? So what is dollar cost averaging? So let's go to let's go and educate you on what dollar cost averaging is. If you don't know what dollar cost averaging is, say no in the chat so that I can help you. So let's go to my mobile phone. I'll change my time frame to 1 day and I'll just scale back here and just show you what dollar cost averaging is. Let's just try and find a nice pattern. There's a good pattern for us to understand. Okay, cool. So the institutions tell you that you need to invest money on a monthly basis. Okay? Every month, you need to sign a debit order and you need to deposit money into the institution. They will then take that money from you and they will give that money, okay, to their traders, and they will trade for you in various different assets. You tell them what your risk profile is. All right? So I'm going to take a screenshot of this so that we can understand. Okay, let's not do it like that. Let's do it like this. 1 second. No, you can't see my screen. I'm getting there. Okay, cool. Okay. Right, so let's enlarge this. Right. Okay. So on month 1, you invest some capital. Okay, month 1 you invest capital. There's month 1, candle 1, this one over here. Then in month 2 you invest some more capital. So month 1 the market goes down, you lose money. Month 2, okay, the market goes down, you lose money. Month 3 same thing, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's go down. Okay, again, then eventually maybe in month 7 or 8, okay, there's another 2 candles. I'll show you now on my phone. If you look at my phone quickly, let's go to my phone. Didn't take a nice screenshot. You can see that there's 2 or 3 more candles over here. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to my picture and I'm going to just change it and add a few more candle numbers. So 7, 8. Okay, then you invest on the 9th month. So for 8 months you've lost money. This is over 8, 9 months you've lost money. Then on month 9 you invest and the price goes up. Fantastic. So in month 10 you invest and the price goes up a little bit more. Month 11 the price goes up, and now you can see, okay, that your money that you invested over the 9 months, the money that lost money, goes into profit in the 11th month. So only in the 11th month do all 11 of your trades go into profit. This is called dollar cost averaging. So they take your money, they don't care what the price is, they just invest at various different price points, okay, so that over a period of time, 10, 20 years, okay, you should actually have made money. But unfortunately, the strategy for some doesn't work because you get into the market at the wrong time. All right. So I hope that you now understand what dollar cost averaging is. If you don't worry. This video is recorded. You can go through this video on YouTube after the live stream. I can't go through this for you to understand what dollar cost averaging is. If you don't understand it, you didn't get my point, but I hope that you did. All right. So if you don't understand it, just go through the YouTube video again after this live stream. All right. So according to Google, dollar cost averaging is a strategy to manage price risk. Instead of purchasing shares at a single price point, with dollar cost averaging, you buy in smaller amounts at regular intervals. So instead of placing one big trade of a one lot, what we do is, if you look at my picture, all right, you start placing trades 0.1, 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, 0.01, okay, 0.01 all the way down, and eventually the market turns and all your 0.01s go into profit. If you're using a 0.1 or a 1 lot on $100, you can only place 1 or 2 trades. Whereas if you use a 0.01, you can place 20 trades or 30 trades. You'll have enough margin percentage. So is it better? What's better, placing 1 trade or placing 10 trades? You tell me. Type in there 10 trades or 1 trade. All right. I think it's better to have 10 trades. Now you've dollar cost average, and this is the way the institutions tell you to invest. So you might as well follow what works. So the benefits of hedge trading is no more stop losses. Okay. No more losing trades, because you now know that you can place a buy trade and a sell trade at the same time. Does the buy trade and the sell trade, the hedging factor, does this help you? Are you ever going to blow another account again? No, because you've got a strategy now. Buy and sell at the same time. What a concept. Okay, so we have increased profits because we don't use a take profit. I don't use a take profit line. I use a take profit only in one circumstance, which I'm going to show you just now when I get to the strategy. All right. You're going to ride the full length of the trend because you're not using a stop loss and you're not using a take profit. Why would you close your trade out if you know that the trend is going to go north? So normally people, what they do is that they place a take profit at 15 pips. So if you place a take profit at 15 pips, like you would have missed this entire move on the pair. So why would you place a take profit at 15 pips? We need to teach you how to trade with the trend until the trend has ended. The trend is your friend. Trade it till the end. You just don't know when the end is. So we need to educate you and show you when does a trend start and when does a trend finish. So everybody says you need to buy at the bottom of and you need to sell at the top. Obvious, right? But who knows when the bottom is and who knows when the top is? Very few people. So this is where the gambling mentality comes into effect, and this is where we have to help you to start understanding how to know when the bottom is and how to know where the top is of the trend. All right, which we're going to get to. Don't worry, be patient, we're getting there. So again, the strategy has about an 85% success rate on entries and exits. So let's go to the Discord. There's a few people there, not many people, unfortunately. So are there any of my traders? If you're a trader and you're trading with me, if you're a student of mine and you're on my Discord, please say student in the chat box so that I know that you are a student of mine, so that other people can see that you are students of mine. Okay. So this is your post. This is your post. Seminar instructions, which I'm going to send to Krill, and Krill can please post this into the chat box. This is going to teach you how to open up your FBS Forex account, because we trade with FBS, one broker. All right. And this is going to also, we're going to help you to set up your phone correctly, that you've got the correct moving averages and your chart is looking the same as my chart. Your chart needs to look the same as mine. Your chart needs to have certain moving averages, and you need to have certain colors, and you need to have candlesticks, and they need to be set up in a certain way. All right. So please take that URL down, copy it, and please go and save that URL in your somewhere on your computer or your device, and go and do your chart setup. All right. So let's go back to the PowerPoint. Okay, so I use a couple of moving averages. The moving averages are there basically for me to understand support and resistance only. I don't use anything else. Okay, I use candlestick analysis and my moving averages. So I use a 34 moving average. Okay, I use a 50 moving average, and this is amazing. Check this out. Okay, the 50 moving average is such an important line on your chart. So let me show you why. Because the 50 moving average on a 200 on an H4 chart, check this out. I'm going to draw a line here. Line. Okay, so this is the 200 moving, the 50 moving average. Okay, this purple and white line over here is the 50 moving average. But if I change my phone over to an H1 chart, it coincides almost with the 200 moving average, which is insane. I know that the price stops, okay, at the 200 moving average. The price will stall. The institutions have got their take profits there, and the institutions have got their orders there and their stop loss, well, not their stop losses, but they've got take profits at the 200 moving average. All right, it's the only time I place a either a stop loss, all right, or more like a take profit, not really a stop loss. I don't close my trades in loss. I very seldom close a trade in loss. If I have, I've basically dollar cost averaged my way out of that trade, and I've used my profits to close out a trade that has gone rogue on me. All right. So it's very interesting to note that the 50 moving average on an H4 is equals to the 200 moving average on an H1 chart. And then I use the 100 moving average, and then I use the 200 moving average, which is a no trade zone. So no trading at the 200 moving average. I wait 80 pips. So when the price has moved away from the 200 moving average by 80 pips, I will then trade. So I'll place a buy limit, a buy stop, or a sell stop at 80 pips above or below the 200 moving average. And the reason I do that is because the banks do what is called a liquidity sweep. So they move the price up, and then about 50 to 60 pips. And at 80 pips, I've missed that move. I don't get, my trades don't get activated at 60 pips, and then they move the price in the opposite direction. So this is why I place my orders at 80 pips above or below the 200 moving average. Okay, it's a very clever rule. You need to stick to it. So I use a 400-year-old trading strategy called Candlestick Analysis. It was developed by the most successful trader of all time. It was a Japanese rice trader. And this is a tried and tested system. So most of you are using RSI, MACD, stochastic, Bollinger Bands, Fibonacci retracement, pitchforks, using wedges, pennants, and all sorts of fancy strategies. But all of these strategies that you're using are lagging indicators. It means that there has to be big price moves, big price action for those indicators to move. So if you're following any of these strategies, I'm in the trade about 50 to 60 pips before you guys are in the trade. So you guys are missing 50 to 60 pips of profit by following these lagging indicators. Please give me one moment. So I'm barefoot. I just got off the golf course. I went to play golf today because I can. Amazing life I have living in Plettenberg Bay. So I don't use any of these strategies, the RSI, MACD, stochastic. I don't use them. Okay, I only use my moving averages and candlestick analysis. All right. The game changer for me was the 8 exponential moving average. This indicator tells me exactly when to open trades and when to close trades. I'm going to show you exactly how the strategy works. Don't worry. So the candlestick to be aware of is this is a reversal candlestick pattern. It's called the doji. There's 3 types of dojis. The gravestone doji basically happens at the top of a trend where there's a long wick. Okay, price goes up, then the price comes down, and then the price closes basically where it opens. Okay, so the price opens here, price goes up, price comes down, there's resistance here, pushes the price down, and then the price closes at the same place that it opens. This happens at the top of a trend. So when I see a doji, okay, and I've gone long, so when I've got a buy trade and my buy trade is in profit, I close my buy trade when I see a doji, only when I've got a buy trade. When I've got a sell trade and I see a doji, I ignore the doji. Okay, the doji is only relevant for me when I've got a buy trade. And the reason being is because it takes a very long time for the price to go north. Okay, so if you've got a buy trade and you're wanting the price to go up, it takes a long time for the price to go up. Whereas if you got a sell trade, it works with gravity, and I find that the price drops very, very quickly and very fast. Okay, so I'm going to go through it with you. The dragonfly doji is when you see a doji at the bottom of a trend, and you can expect the price to then reverse and go north. So let's go and have a look at the chart on the mobile phone, and we can then show you exactly what I'm talking about. We'll go find some incidences of dojis so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so sometimes the doji doesn't work and it's a false positive, and I'll show you what I do in that instance when I get to the rest of my strategy. So yeah, we went long. Okay, we went long over there, and there's the doji over there, and their price went south. Okay, so let's move on a little bit over here. There's some more dojis over there. You can see them there. Okay, so this is not a doji, this is a hammer. Okay, so the doji, it must be a flat line almost, so just be aware of that. So there's another doji over there. Doji, price went up and then price crashed. All right, so there's another doji over there. Price went up and price crashed. And by the way, I only trade on live accounts. Okay, none of my accounts are demos. Don't trade on demo accounts, guys. Here's your next lesson. All right, never trade on a demo account because you cannot get your trading psychology right. Just as a side note, see that you can see my open trades there. You're probably wondering, wow, those are big lot sizes. Is it a demo account? No, it's not. Okay, so let's try and find some more dojis for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got into the trend over here. There's the doji, price went up. Okay, and then it crashes. Let's see. It's a bit of a false positive, doesn't crash there. Okay, so let's try and find another one. Okay. So normally if you see a doji and you close your trade in blue, when do you get into the trade again so as to maximize your profits? I'll show you now. Okay. Okay, so there's a doji over there, and look at that big red candle. Okay, so we got into the trend and we saw the doji, we closed the trade, and then look how fast the price went south over here. It's like 1 4-hour candle drops hectically. Okay, here's another one. Okay, got into the trend over here. There's your doji. So maybe we got back into the trend over there, but there's the next doji, and we would have closed out our trade in profit over here, and then immediately the price goes south. So be very aware of the doji. When you have a buy trade open, I close the trade. When I see a doji at the bottom of the trend, I do nothing. So when do you open a trade? When do you open a buy trade? I open a buy trade when the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. So remember I showed you my moving averages and which moving averages to use. The 8 exponential moving average is the moving average that I use, okay, to make buying and selling decisions on entering into a trend only, okay, or getting out of a trend and entering into a new trend. So if you look at the PowerPoint, let's take a picture so that I can show you exactly what's happening here. Okay, so this is the first candle that opened above the 8 exponential moving average. This is the second candle that opened above the 8 exponential moving average. I then traded, all right? I traded until the doji. It's just there we go. Okay, I traded until the doji. Then I got out of the trend. So when do I get back into the trend? I get back into the trend when the wick goes above the wick of the doji. So when the price breaks, let me just see if I can do this for you. When the price breaks above there's the top of my candle. I'm not sure if you can see it. Okay, there's the top of the candle of the top of the candle of the doji. When the price of the next candle breaks above the top of the doji, I will enter the trade again and I will carry on with the trend going north. Okay, so I carry on going north until the next doji over there. I close my trade. Then I get back into the trade when the candlestick goes above the top of the doji, which is about here. About there. Oh, sorry. About there. Okay. I will then get back into the trend until the next doji, which is over there. That is not a doji. That is a spinning top. Don't get confused. The line must be flat. Okay. When I see the doji, I will then close out the trade and I won't trade. That's basically 200-300 pips and the trend is done, and then I wait. Okay, I wait for something to happen. All right, if the price goes above the doji over here, if I'm at the top of the trend and I've already done a 300 pip move, I will then enter on what is called the Bill Williams fractals. So these little arrows here are Bill Williams fractals. It's a fantastic strategy. He uses what is called, he's a scientist, Bill Williams, and it's on MT4. Just go and check it out in your indicators. So let's go to the phone and show you exactly where it is. So if you click on the function key at the top of your phone and you click on main window, and then you go to the bottom and it says there, Bill Williams, I use fractals. So there it is, Bill Williams fractals. All right. And it works on the chaos theory. Fantastic strategy. Absolutely amazing. If you haven't added it to your trading indicators, you need to do that. All right. So very, very powerful. So if I'm at the top of the trend and I have basically gotten 200, 300, 400 pips on my move, then what I'll do is that I will place a buy stop or a sell stop on the arrow. Okay, so let's say I feel that, let's go back to the mobile phone, and not the mobile phone, to my picture, and let's go and analyze the picture. So let's say I've made a nice move over here and I'm not sure there will be more of a move. What I'll do is, let's say I've closed out and I'm not sure, then I'll place a buy stop on the fractal over here at this level. I'll place a buy stop or sell a buy stop in this instant. Okay, and then when the price goes above this level, my trade will activate and I will remain in the trend until I see a doji. All right, so this is, I only use the fractals. Let's say if I've had a move of like more than 200 pips or 300 pips, I don't place more than 1 or 2 trades at a time on a north move. So if I'm north, okay, and I've opened a trade, I don't overtrade. I don't place more than 1 or 2 trades per trend. So Joyce is there. She says she's a student. Thanks, Joyce. And Glenn, if you can just tell me what kind of profit percentages you're making on your accounts. So Rejoice and Glenn, tell everybody what kind of profits you're making on your accounts. So I've answered you, Glenn, on when to close the trade. I close the trade when I see a doji. All right. Okay, so let's go back to the PowerPoint presentation. All right, so now we've closed the trend. Now let's say there is no doji. There's no doji. Okay, when do I close the trade if there's no doji? I close the trade when the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average. So if I'm in a northward trend, okay, no doji, when the second trade opens below the 8 exponential moving average, I will then close my buy trade and I will open a sell trade. Very, very simple. All right. Very, very simple strategy, and you'll see that I see the news has come out and the market is trending. So while we are checking this, let's just go to the mobile phone and let's go and see what's happening with the news so that we can understand why the market is trending and what's going on. So continuous job loss. So job loss, there are more job losses than expected, which is basically a deflationary market. So we can expect gold to go up. Okay. So, which I'm going to explain to you just now, guys, more about this. Okay. So what's happening is that more people are claiming unemployment insurance, basically. So there are more job loss claims. So over here, you can see that. Let me take a picture of my phone so that you can see exactly what I'm looking at. Okay, very interesting. This is where fundamentals helps you to start understanding what's going on and why prices move so that you can trade better. Okay, cool. So you can see job loss claims. Let's see if I'm on the right screen. I am. Okay, so you can see that job loss claims, the consensus previous was 1806. Consensus was 1828, which means they thought that 1,828,000 people will file for unemployment. What's actually happened is 1,833, which is more than the consensus, which means that more people have filed for unemployment, which is bad for the US dollar. Okay, it shows a deflationary market, that the interest rates are working and people are now taking them. What the thought process is that the Fed will start to decrease interest rates and people want to then move their money out of dollar and move it more into gold then. Okay, so very interesting and clever to note. So I explain this in detail on my Discord, so when you become a student, you start understanding. So well done, Glenn. 15% per month, my friend. That's amazing. Well done. Excellent stuff. Okay, so most of my clients make 20%. That's the average. Okay, typical average is 15 to 20% profit per month, which is really amazing. All right. So as I said, when the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average, that is when you will close your buy trade and open a sell trade. Okay, so let's do a little example with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to take a screenshot of the example so that you can see what's happening. Okay, and we'll go to the picture and I can show you exactly what we're doing. So there. Okay, so we're in a bar. So there's the second candle that opened above the 8 exponential moving average. We opened a buy trade. Then the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average over here. This is where the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average. This candle over there. That one. Oh, goodness. That one over there. Okay. So you've got a buy trade now that is in red. And we hedged that trade by opening a sell trade because the trend had reversed. So we thought that the trend had gone north, but it didn't. We got faked out. The institutions did something. And now the trend is reversed and now we're going south. Okay. So we open a sell trade. Now your account is hedged 100%. You've opened 0.01 buy trade and now 0.01 sell trade. And we ride this down all the way down to when the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. So here's the first trade that opens above the 8 exponential moving average. Here's the second trade that opens. Now we will close our sell trade. So we close out our sell trade, and what kind of profit did we make on that trade? It was 362 pips. Just that trend is 362 pips. Okay. And now if we look at the next slide, we open a buy trade when the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. Okay, so let me take a screenshot again. Okay, we'll enlarge it. Okay, so here's the buy trade. Here's where we closed the sell trade, and we open a buy trade over here. So now we've got 2 buy trades open. Okay, and then the market moves against us. The second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average, so we open another sell trade at, you've got 2 buy trades, one at 0.01, another one at, this one also at 0.01, so you've got 2 trades open equaling 0.02. You place a sell trade of 0.02 when the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average over there. If you miss it, you open it here or here. Okay, no more than that. If you've missed the trend, you've missed the trend. Okay, then you just need to hedge your account. All right. And then you ride the price south until the second candle opens below the 8 exponential moving average, which is this candle over there. Then you will close your sell trade. So what kind of profit did we make on this? So sorry guys, you didn't see what I was doing there. So I'm going to go back to this picture over here. Okay, so I'm going to re-explain it to you so that you can understand it again. So the second candle opened above the 8 exponential moving average. Let me just see that I'm on the correct screen. Okay. The second candle opened above the 8 exponential moving average. So we closed that sell trade that we opened, the first sell trade. Okay. We then opened a buy trade. The buy trade went against us because the second candle opened below the 8 exponential moving average over here. We ride this sell trade south until the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. So there's the first candle. The first candle is a doji. We ignore it. The second candle is a spinning top. The third candle is actually the second candle that is above the 8 exponential moving average. Okay. And we place a buy trade. So now we've got 2 trades that are in red. We got trade number 1, which is right at the top of the trend. Okay, right at the top of the trend, 0.01. Then we place this other buy trade over here, 0.01. This sell trade is a 0.02 sell trade. All right, that we place. So we close the 0.02 sell trade. And then this buy trade here, you open a 0.01 again, and we ride the trend until there is a doji. Okay, very flat line. Okay, and we close that out. So how much profit did we make in the second attempt when we traded? How much profit did we make? Another 72 pips. So this little move from there to there was 72 pips. So in total, you've made 398 pips over the 2 trades. Okay, we made a trade over there. That one 362 pips, and this trend over here, which is 72 pips. All right.
Sorry, Alen,
Yeah.
can I just jump in here? Your
Yeah.
screen is not shared. We cannot see anything.
You should be following on YouTube. One
is
sec.
it on a YouTube one?
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I'll share it. I wasn't aware of that. So these are my Discord clients that want me to help them.
Super.
You should have said something to me initially, like ages ago, guys, not halfway through the presentation.
Apologies.
No problem. I'll try and help you. Okay, Andre, please help me if you can. You see my screen now?
Yes, we can. Super.
Okay,
Thanks.
cool. Okay, cool. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so that trend was 398 pips. You made 398 pips. So I've got some questions. So let me just answer some of the questions. Thank you, sir. I want to return to my country, Sierra Leone, but I want to know if my country is allowed to use FPS Pro. Yes, you can use it in Sierra Leone, no problem. Nova, what does the 34 moving average in yellow indicate to you on the price chart? It's just support and resistance. Okay, I'm just using those lines, the different lines, as support and resistance. That's all I'm using them for. All right. So when I get, so what happens is that the price stalls at these moving averages. It's insane. Okay, it really is. It's absolutely insane. So when it does stall on that moving average, you need to flick between the different time frames on your phone. Okay, either 15-minute, 5-minute, 30-minute, and see why the price has stalled at that level. Maybe it's on a 200 moving average on another time frame, and that's why it's stalled. All right. So whenever we get to these moving averages, the price seems to stall. Now these aren't normal moving averages. Okay, they're not just general moving averages. These are the moving averages that the institutions use. All right. I was taught by an institutional trader. That's how I know this. So these are the moving averages that the institutions use. So you need to set up your phone correctly. Alrighty. So let's go back to the PowerPoint presentation and let's continue with where we are. All right. So now we've got 3 buy trades open. We've now dollar cost averaged. All right. 3 buy trades. Okay. We've got a 0.01 at the top. We've got a 0.01 over here, and we've got a 0.01 over here. All right. And so we got 0.03 lots open. All right. And I'm going to now go to my phone to the 28th of June. Okay. So let me just screenshot this for you guys so that we can show you exactly what happened to this trade where we had 3 0.01 trades open. Okay. Okay. Right. So there. Okay. We opened it on, the 4th of July. Okay. Let's go to my phone now, and we will then go to the 4th of July on MetaTrader 4. 4th of July. Right, we've gone too far. Right. Okay. So 4th of July. There it is. Okay. So let's move it across so that we can see that it looks very similar to what we are looking at on the right. So here it is. Here's your first dip. Okay. Here's your second dip over here. Then we go up, which is over here. All right. And then look what happens. Look what happens. Price goes to 1962 basically. Price goes to 1962. If we go back to the PowerPoint presentation, okay, when did we place our first trade? That's the question. When did we place the first trade that went south against us? Look at that, my friends. Let's show you. Look. Closed at 1961. That's when we first opened the trade. So all these 3 trades, 1, 2, 3, those 3 buy trades have now gone into profit. If you look at what happened to the phone on that date. So there it is. Check the date. Okay. Couple of days later. So from the 7th to the 15th, a week, the price reversed. Okay. And all those trades would have been in profit. Now, what I would have done is I would have closed out my buy trade in profit at the 200 moving average on that line. Let me take a screenshot and show you exactly what I would have done. Okay. Okay. Right. So we got a buy trade that we placed, I don't know, somewhere over here, this third trade. I would have closed that trade at the 200 moving average. I would have taken profit. All right. Then I would have waited 80 pips and I would have placed another buy trade at this level away from the 200 moving average. Okay. And then I would have closed out my other two buy trades at the doji, or and then I would have waited. And then my third trade, which is my first trade, which I placed at 1961, this trade over here, okay, I then would have closed in a profit over, like here, I would have gotten out of the trade over there, or yeah, like over there, I would have closed out the trade. So all three of those trades, okay, made profit. So I made profit going south, I made profit going north. Okay, my students, do you have questions on Discord? Let's go to Discord and let's go and educate my students that pay. Do you guys have questions? Andre, Tian, Lechotla, Madeline, Glenn, Gert, you got any questions? Or you good? Put your hand up and I'll allow you, I'll invite you to speak. Okay, there's a hand up. Lechotla, how are you, my friend? You can unmute yourself and you can ask questions. If you've got any questions, put your hand up on Discord and I can help you. If you've got any questions on YouTube, place your question and I'll help you. All right? What's happening in the market? It's chaos. Okay. Okay, so Lechotla has put his hand down. Okay, which time frames is that, coach? I only trade on a 4-hour time frame, Jacques. Only trading on a 4-hour time frame. The strategy works on all time frames, but you must decide, okay, what time frame you want to trade on. All right, I don't want to scalp the market on 15 minutes. I like to have a life. I don't want to go to the toilet with my hand in my phone, okay, and be trading. I don't want to be trading when I go shopping at Woolworths. I don't want to be trading when I'm on the beach, okay. I just want to enjoy my life, okay, and trade when the trades come to me. When do you close a sell trade? Glenn, when do you close the sell trade? You tell me, Glenn, when do you close the sell trade? You've been with me a long time. When do you close the sell trade? I'll let you answer your own question. Who knows the answer? Who can help Glenn? Who can help Glenn? When do you close the sell trade? Come, guys, answer the question, please. This is interactive. Let's see, anybody on Discord? Invite to speak. Lechotla has got his hand up. I've invited you to speak, Lechotla. Hello, my friend. How are you? Not when it stalls. When does it stall? What does that mean, when it stalls? Lechotla, you can unmute yourself, my friend, on Discord and then speak. Yeah, when you sort out your microphone, let me know. Any text chats? Okay, so all my screens are blank. Your screen is blank. I'm good, thanks. Okay, at 200 moving average, trend reverses. Okay, good. Second trend reverse. Good, Andre. Trend reverses and second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average. That's when you close your sell trade. I open and close my trades when the second candle opens above or below the 8 exponential moving average. Very, very simple. All right. Cool. Have you guys learned a lot? Give me some love. I need love. I need to know that you guys are enjoying the presentation. Are you excited about what you've learned? Okay. And just by the way, guys, you can't hedge trade on all brokers. You can only hedge trade on certain brokers. FBS is the broker of our choice, and they allow us to open buy trades and sell trades. All right. Which is really, really exciting. Okay. Give me some love, please. I need to know. Say, yes, I love it. I'm excited. This is amazing. Or it's terrible. Your presentation's terrible. I don't like you. Say something, guys. I need to know what you guys think of the presentation so far. Okay, cool. Okay. So this is an 8 out of 10 trading strategy, winning strategy. Again, I close my trades when I see a doji. I close my buy trades only if they're in profit. Okay, only if they're in profit when I see a doji. When I see a doji at the bottom of the trend, I do nothing. All right. So there are 15 candlestick reversal patterns. They're easy to understand and they are simple to identify. Okay, very simple to identify. So you need to learn them. I just take note of them. Okay, so when I see a morning star or an evening star or a Rami or 3 black soldiers or 3 white soldiers, okay, or engulfing candle or fair value gaps, I just say, isn't that interesting? I've got my trading rules. Okay, so there's 2 types of trading rules. Money rules, trading rules. Your money rules are you're only going to trade X lot sizes. Okay? And you're going to follow the strategy. Whatever strategy you choose, but you need to stick to it. You can't have shiny object syndrome. So most people I see, okay, is that they have shiny object syndrome because they see that they're losing on a strategy. They then go and try and learn a new strategy. The reason you're losing on the strategy is because you're learning still. You haven't perfected the strategy. Once you perfect the strategy and you are following the strategy and you are losing, okay, then maybe you need to change strategies. But you can't follow different strategies because you're going to confuse yourself. You need to stay focused. Focus on one chart, focus on one strategy. I hope that you learned something. Okay, thank you so much, Coach. Okay, please, sir, analyze the dojis again. No, you can watch this as a replay. I've already done that. Really love your education. Thank you. I love it. Okay, good. Well done there, Glenn and Jeje. I have learned a lot. Thanks. Awesome. Hopefully you will always doing this education. I'm here to help you, my friends. Servant leader. Okay. So have you guys gotten value? I hope that you gotten value. All right. So I just want to unhide, as you can see my slide. Okay, cool. So what you need to do is, guys, you guys need to stop and avoid scams and hypes. So what is a hype? A hype is a website that basically offers you 20% profit in 3 days. You invest your Bitcoin or your USDT and maybe you make a little bit of profit, but I assure you within 3 months, that website is gone and you're going to lose your money. So avoid scams. So I use FBS as my chosen broker because they're reliable. I trust them. They are regulated in 4 countries: Belize, Cyprus, South Africa, and Australia. Okay? That's where they're regulated. And if you're in another country, Kenya, Ghana, Rwanda, Nigeria, tell me where you're from, guys. What countries are you from? Okay? What happens is that although FPS is not regulated in that country, we're regulated in Belize and Cyprus. And that is basically where the Forex hubs are. And there is what is called the ombudsman, and they look after the Forex world. And if you ever have a problem coming from another country, you can then contact the regulator in Belize or Cyprus, and they will then look into your query with FPS if there is ever a query. And you can then tell them what the problem is. They will investigate it. FPS has to reply to the regulator in Belize and Cyprus. Why? Because if they don't, they will lose their license in Belize or Cyprus. So they're not interested in that. They will then take care of the situation. I've never had a problem with FPS. Anytime that there's been an anomaly or something, we've got a refund or FPS is taking care of it. Okay, they're reliable, they're regulated, this is the biggest broker in the world, bar none. Okay, FPS has got more than 18 million clients worldwide. Okay, there is no bigger broker. There is nowhere to go. Low spreads, no swap fees. Okay, cent accounts. Like, what more can you ask for? It's an amazing broker. If you're not trading with them, you're missing out. So most of you, what's happening is, okay, you're trading on a micro account or a mini account with the broker that you're using. Okay, so what does that mean? Very, very important fact this. When you open a trade at 0.01, okay, you immediately go into a drawdown. 1 pip equals to 10 cents on a micro account with other brokers. With FPS, we have what is called a cent account, where the risk is lower, much lower, where one pip is equals to 1 cent. Now, you can't go to the FPS website and just open up a cent account. You have to belong to my structure to be able to do that. It's a very special arrangement and agreement that I have with FPS, all right, that allows you to open a cent account, which is in the pre-seminar homework. So Krill, please can you post the pre-seminar homework again, or post-seminar homework, so that people can go through the homework and then join FPS and then open up their cent account. Now, if you are already with FPS, you have to belong to our structure to open a cent account. So you'll need to contact me, and then I will assist you to open up your cent account. You can't do it any other way. All right, it's not possible. FPS has closed cent accounts for the general public. All right, so you need to contact me, and then I can help you to open up your cent account. So if you can, Krill, please post my phone number again so that people can contact me on WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me, and we can help you to open up your cent account. Guys, it is so important that you trade with the correct broker. Listen, the brokers, some of them are scams, okay, and some of them are legit. And you need to deal with a legitimate broker that is going to help you to succeed. If you use a scammy broker where the spreads are high, where there's liquidity sweeps, where they manipulate, they trade against you, they B-book brokers, they've got stop loss hunters software. Some of the brokers are not your friends. They run businesses. They're there to take your money. Okay. So Nigeria, Uganda, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Somalia, North Africa, you can contact me. I've got an agent in Nigeria. And I will then, once you contact me, I will send you my agent's number so that you can get hold of Adeposi. He takes care of North Africa. Okay, and Tokozo, my agent in South Africa, deals with South Africa, Southern Africa, Botswana, Zim, Swaziland, Botswana, South Africa, Malawi, and Lesotho. All right, so if you're in those areas, then we'll hand you over to Tokozo, or myself will help you. So Bangs Forex. Sir, my country is not exposed to Forex trading, and presently I'm in Ghana learning about Forex, but I really want to work with you to establish an academy in my country, which will help FPS to grow. Fantastic. You can get hold of me, Bangs. My number's above. So let me help you to get started, become an IB partner, and start doing education in your country and start helping other people. Okay. Thank you. Somebody just WhatsApped me from Nigeria, last number 6045. I did get your WhatsApp. I will contact you at the end of the seminar and assist you. Alrighty. Cool. So let's continue with the presentation. Okay. So on my Discord channel, I've got an institutional trader that trades with me. His name is Guy Bouchard. He traded with the bank for 7 years. He's got 33 years Forex experience. He's an entrepreneur, a business owner in Forex risk management. He has an FSCA license, category 1, and he's a key individual. Okay. And to get in front of Guy costs about 5,000 Rand per hour. But if you're part of my system, then we will help you to understand COT data, etc. So it's not just only the technicals that you need to understand. You need to understand fundamentals. So let's go over to the fundamental analysis now so that you can understand what's cracking with the fundamentals. Okay, so it's very important that we use a couple of websites. One of them is called COT Data Simplified. I'm going to send it to Krill, and Krill can then send it to you guys in the chat group. So okay, so what is COT Data? COT Data is basically a audit report of all the institutions, of what is happening with the institutions. So they've got everything, Forex, they've got commodities, they've got the majors, exotic pairs, crypto, metals. So I only deal with crypto. So Krill, please post the COT data info into the let me see if I can do it. Not sure if I can. I'm going to post it now. I've posted the link, but I don't know if you've got it. Let me know if you don't see the link. Do you see the link for COT data? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this. So it's an audit report of what's happening with the institutions with regards to gold. So I'm just going to lower this. It comes out every Friday at 7 o'clock South African time, GMT +2. And I'm just going to get rid of a lot of the lines here so that I can shrink it and I can expand it so I can explain it to you and show you exactly what the COT data means, because it's very important for you to understand. So basically, it's an audit report that tells you what the institutions are doing. They have long positions open or they have short positions open. So on the 16th of January, the bank had 262,360 long standard positions. One lot is equals to $100,000. So it's 262,360 standard lots times $100,000 will tell you exactly how much money is the institutions have in gold. Now, the week before that, they had 271,665 lots, but they removed 19,000 lots, which gave them 262,360, as opposed to 82,467 short positions. Okay, so you can see here they're getting rid of their long positions a little bit, and they're also getting rid of their short positions. But what's the point? The point is, okay, that the institutions are very bullish. They're very bullish in gold. So in other words, don't go short on gold, because you'll then be trading against the institutions. So if you're going to be trading short, you need to be trading short, okay, with low lot sizes, quite low lot sizes. All right, that's what you need to be doing. Low lot sizes if the institutions are long. So if you're going short, low lot sizes. Don't trade against the institutions. Very bad idea. All right. So let's just have a look here. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so who likes watching charts? I don't like watching charts at all. Okay, not my favorite thing to do. I'd rather be swimming in the ocean, walking on the beach, or just having a good time. That's what I like to do. But if you like trading and you like watching charts, that's cool. I think everybody just wants to make money, as far as I understand it. Okay, if you want to make money, say money, put their money in the chat box. Just say money in the chat box. Okay. So most people, they just want to get some money. All right. So what I did was I created an amazing tool for you guys. It's a little 8 exponential moving average indicator, EA. And what it does is it basically tells you when the second candle has opened above or below the 8 exponential moving average, and when there is when the price is near the 200 moving average. This amazing tool basically analyzes 24 pairs per chart. So you can analyze all Forex pairs so that you can understand what's happening in the market. If you just want to, let's say, load gold or the majors, you can just load gold or the majors, okay, and only track the majors. So I'm going to open up another pair over here. Let's just open Euro US dollar chart. I'm going to open up, put my template in, and I'm going to put this on a 1 minute chart. I'm going to add the 8 exponential moving average indicator, and I'm going to load the majors. Hopefully I've got the majors here. I don't have the majors here. Okay, so what I'll do is I will just put here XAU USD. So now it's only going to track gold. One currency. That's it. Simple. Okay, so it's very interesting to note. So here we've got the other pairs, and we can see exactly what's happening. So here, where there's a green bar, if I click Euro CAD, you can see here the chart shows Euro US dollar. But if I click on the green bar, okay, the chart automatically changes to Euro CAD. And if I'm on a 4-hour chart, let's rather go GBP USD. Okay, the chart changes to GBP USD, and I can see that the second candle is open above the 8 exponential moving average, and it's a buying opportunity. Very simple. This indicator tells you when to trade, okay, taking the guesswork out of it. It's also got a hedge functionality that if you, I don't know, in a meeting or anything, this indicator will automatically hedge your account if the price moves against you. Fantastic. Okay, so yeah, you can see XAU USD. Click it. Second candle's open above the 8 exponential moving average. Buying opportunity. Also got fair value gaps and order blocks and buying sentiment, divergences. This is an amazing tool that's going to help you to better understand trading, help you to become more profitable and get out of trouble. Okay, so let's go back to the PowerPoint presentation. Are you guys enjoying the presentation so far? So if you want to get in touch with me and you want my course and you want to better understand or rather continue with the learnership and the education, you can go to my website and you can go and check out what I do, how I do it, okay? And you can then join me in, so I'll send it to Krill. I don't think I can post it. Oh dear. No, I didn't reduce my volume. My volume is up, Krill. Please, can you guys hear me? Am I loud enough? Thumbs up if you can hear me, please, because I'm getting a complaint.
We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool, because the moderator on YouTube said that they can't hear me. Okay, cool. So let me just see. Moderator, Krill. Now, okay, groovy. Okay, sorry, maybe I was speaking softly. Okay, so go there, go to my website, go check it out, go and understand. Okay, so let's hear from my tribe. Okay, let's hear from my Discord tribe. Okay, so who wants to chat? Who wants to do a testimonial on Discord? So Lekotla, can you talk yet? Can you unmute your microphone? Andre, do you want to do a testimonial? Glenn, do you want to do a testimonial?
Yeah, I can quickly say something.
Okay, let's hear. So please introduce yourself. Tell the people how long you've been trading with us.
Okay, I am very, very conservative because I'm very careful as an individual.
Good.
I first came into the basically contact with Alen middle of December, and I've been reading up and learning and watching and going through the notes of the different seminars that he's put together, FPS and so forth. And I think just yesterday, I managed to set myself up with a bot, and I put $500 yesterday. And I'm glad to say that today, in just 24 hours, my profit is up by $120, which is just over 20%. So
wow.
I'm on the journey, I'm learning, I'm going at it very slowly because I do have a full-time job. I work for myself, I'm an entrepreneur. So basically you just need to take it slow, give yourself time to learn, and you'll see the results.
Awesome. Thanks, Lekotla. Anybody else want to give a testimonial? Glenn Barkhuizen, I'm going to invite you to speak. Andre, do you want to give a testimonial? Andre Pranjosveld?
Not right now, Alan. I'm good, thanks.
Okay, cool. No testimonial from you? You don't want to tell us what your trading journey is like? Okay. Glenn, let's invite you to speak. So Glenn, you need to can't put you on there for some reason. Okay, let's see if we got any more questions here. Okay. Okay. All right. So I think Glenn has joined. Glenn, you can unmute yourself, please, bud. Glenn, unmute yourself. Okay, so there we go. Glenn, you can speak. Oh, it's a pity. Okay, well, Glenn can't unmute yourself, but if you can speak, you'll let me know when you're ready to speak and you've sorted your situation out there. Okay, so let's continue with the so my prices on the website, just go through it. So let me ask you guys a question. Okay, have you stopped blowing accounts? Have you ever made 300 pips profit in your life before? Are you set to retire in the next 3 to 5 years like most of my clients are setting themselves up? So if you've answered no to any of these questions, then you really do need my course and you need to come and get involved. All right. If so, here are the numbers. I'm going to just copy everything down and give it to Krill, and Krill can post it for you guys. So Krill, if you can just post this, please, exactly like it is in the YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. So if you need assistance, you'll contact those people. Okay. So this is going to be your journey. You're going to have drawdown. Guys, you really need to get used to drawdown. Okay. Some people say you need to risk 1% of your account. It's ridiculous. Okay. You can't. How can they say risk 1% per trade? How do you work that out? Is that at the highest drawdown? Is that when you just open the trade? Like, nobody can answer that question. So you need to get comfortable with your drawdown. Okay. And then you need to work out what your lot sizes are. So a lot of people ask me, what lot size should I use? And my standard answer is use 0.01 to start on a cent account. Understand the strategy, get profitable with the strategy, then you can start increasing your lot sizes and start exponentially growing your account. Drawdown is part of Forex. I explain it like this. When you buy, let's say you're an entrepreneur and you decide to open up a retail store, and you like a supermarket, and you have to go and buy stock for that supermarket. So you buy chips and cold drink and candy and chocolates and all sorts of various different items. Okay, so you bought these products. Now you open your doors and the people come into your shop and they come and purchase your items for you, from you. Okay, the items that you bought in your shop is called drawdown. Okay, you've used your money to buy that stock. Now you have to sell that stock for a profit. So let's say you spent $1,000, okay, on buying your chips and cold drinks and sweets and all the things in your shop. Okay, you don't have that money anymore. Now you've got stock. That's drawdown. So I like to relate my Forex account to that. So when you're opening up trades on your phone, okay, this is drawdown. That's what this is. So let's change accounts here to another account that makes it more palatable for you guys. Okay, there we got drawdown. Okay, that's all. It's just drawdown. Open trades. So what did we? Okay, we've made profit. Let's check in all time. Let's check all time here. It's a small account. This is the account I use to help people to understand trading. 1st of September. Okay, custom. Sorry, let's do that again. Show you exactly what's happening. 1st of September. Okay, and then to today. Okay, and then you can see exactly. Okay, oh goodness gracious me. Let's go back here. October, so it's November to today. There we go. Okay, so we've made $15.64 in totality on this account. So we're up about 23% on this account in totality. All right, we've got some open trades open. I just use this account as a mess around account to show you guys exactly like how the strategy works and how we do things. All right, so these open trades is stock. That's all. If you don't have stock, then you can't trade and you can't make money. So you need to understand that. The amount of drawdown depends on you. It's your risk appetite. You just need to get comfortable with it. Please understand that. Okay? Cool. So my mentor a couple of years ago said to me, get good at something worth getting good at. Okay? Walala, wasala. You snooze, you lose. It's very simple. Lovely South African saying. Okay? So you need to actually close your eyes and think to yourself, how will you feel when this works? Because it's going to work. Okay? All my clients are making money if they follow the strategy. What will you buy? Car, holiday, Rolex watch, Gucci, Lacoste shirts, give charity, go to university maybe, get an education. Okay? Who will you help? Your family, the church, friends, family that don't have cash. Okay? Again, walala wasala. You snooze, you lose. So if not this, then what? If not Forex and if not with us, I don't know. If not with me, then with who? Stop passing over opportunities repeatedly. Okay? The mentor is here. You need to come to the mentor and you need to start trading. All right? I also have Forex robots available. So if you want Forex robot, this is where we make passive income. I'll send it to Krill and Krill can post it. And Krill, please post that in YouTube, my Forex robots. Adeposi, my friend from Nigeria, thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. Absolutely game changer if you patiently learn and master it. Okay, so Adeposi is my marketing director in Nigeria. Adeposi handles North Africa, Nigeria, Ghana, Rwanda, and what else? Where else? Kenya, Ghana, Rwanda, Nigeria. That's where the areas that the countries that Adeposi looks after. So I'm going to post the number again. Krill, please post Adeposi's number in the chat box so that people in North Africa can get hold of Adeposi and we can help them to get started with the Forex journey. All right. So I hope that you guys have really learned a lot and are excited about what you've learned. And I hope that you can see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Who's excited? Okay, tell me if you're excited. Tell me if you like the strategy. Give me some love. How do you feel? Is this amazing? Did you learn anything? Do you have any questions? Come, guys. Tell me what's going on in your lives. And on Discord, you guys got any questions or are you good? Nakhotla, are you good? Okay. So I just want to thank you all for being on the live stream. I really appreciate it. And please go to my website. Please go and register. Go and sign up to your post trading seminar. I'm looking forward to working with you and dealing with you and helping you to get success. And we can go on this lovely journey together. So thanks very much. And I'll see you on Discord.